This is the XFML.
1-0. We have the Biscuits, Dudley Bay Biscuits line up with Schmeichel in goal, Johnny, Rudiger, Otamendi and Emerson at the back, Oxlade, Chamberlain and Gundogan in midfield, Mahrez, Wijnaldum and Sterling behind Alexander Lacazette. They take on the Titans with Patricio in goal, Wan-Bissaka, Matip, Soyuncu and Kolasinac at the back. De Bruyne and Tielemans are central midfield with Shaqiri, Bruno Fernandes back from suspension and Origi plays on the left in place of the injured Sane with Aubameyang up front. No place for Rodri, left out, and I know that will disappoint GM Titan, who's a big fan of his work, and it's interesting to see them leave him out after the big victory last week. Biscuits will be looking for a win. The winners, the Titans try and keep in the running for a playoff spot, and a victory for the Biscuits will keep them on pace with Galley Bay. It's Fernandes with a free kick. Oh, tipped over the bar by Schmeichel. 41 minutes in. Highlight filled first half here. Corner from the left hand side from Xherdan Shaqiri. He must have come off the bench. Someone must be injured. He's back from injury himself. And it's cleared away as far as Raheem Sterling, who beats Kevin De Bruyne and still runs forward. Sterling. His ball fight, it's cut out before it got to Lacazette, but the clearance is only as far as Johnny, and it's a free kick which De Bruyne takes. We're in the 83rd minute now. This game is not a classic, I'm guessing. What a strike! What a goal! That's classic! Bruno Fernandes out of nothing. He's come back from suspension after a red card and has lit up a dour encounter. Origi found him and it caught me by surprise. It caught the goalie by surprise. He smashed it over from 25 yards. 7 minutes to go. It's Dudley Bay Biscuits 0. Cork Titans 1. The Biscuit tin falls silent. Here's Origi. Now out to Kolasinac. Crossed it infield. De Bruyne. Bruno Fernandes, the goal scorer. He loses out and James Milner wins it. And now Wijnaldum. And is there a chance of a late equaliser? We've seen Cork concede late before. Here's Raheem Sterling. And they've conceded late again. Great finish from Sterling. We're in the 92nd minute. And it's the third time this season in 6 games Cork have conceded in stoppage time. It's now cost them 5 points. Sterling took the ball down well and slotted it home. He finished really well there, and he's rescued a point surely for the Biscuits. And the Biscuit tin now, the lid's come off. Yeah, I went there. And it finishes Dudley Bay Biscuits 1, Cork Titans 1. A great finish from Raheem Sterling to rescue a point for Dudley Bay. A pretty dour game, to be honest, but 2 nice goals. Fernandes with a lovely strike. Not a lot else going on there. Shaqiri, Shaqiri did start. Sorry, I've gone mental. Newsman, Celtic take on DC Presidents in our final game. Newsman with Allison in goal, Pereira, Tamore, Declan Rice back at centre back, and Chilwell. Fernandinho plays in the holding role behind Neves and Lo Celso, with the front three of Pepe, Bergwijn and Callum Wilson. Whereas the Presidents have Bernd Leno in goal, Kyle Walker, Victor Lindelof, Jan Vertonghen and Marcus Alonso at the back. Fabinho and Moutinho are deep with Pedro, David Silva and Felipe Anderson behind Sergio Aguero. Both teams losing last week, so it's a chance for one of these to get back on the winning run and really, try and get in that playoff position. It's this game had less highlights than the last one, so I can't see too much going on here. Here is Pedro, Kyle Walker. He crosses in, headed away by Declan Rice as far as Fabinho. Moutinho strikes from distance and it's not far away. Walker again, now Fabinho. Here's Kyle Walker. Crosses in, headed away again, only as far as Moutinho, and it's the same as last time. He plays it back to Fabinho, back to Kyle Walker out the right hand side. He shoots, it's saved by Allison, and the rebound, he's put it wide. Great chance for Kyle Walker to break the deadlock. In the second half, here's Chilwell. He finds Giovanni Lo Celso. Now Fernandinho. Spreads it wide to Ricardo Pereira. He drives in his box. He shoots across a goal. Ricardo Pereira breaks the deadlock. It's 1-0 to Newsman. Lovely finish there by Pereira. He cut inside the defender and drilled it right across the goalkeeper in off the far post almost. Lovely finish from Ricardo. And it's Newsman Celtic 1. Durham County Presidents 0. 25 minutes to go here. Is their way back for the Presidents. We're in the last minute. Here's Sigurdsson. He loses the ball and Bergwijn loses it back to him. Here's Sigurdsson again. He finds Kyle Walker had the best chance for the President. Silver from distance is just wide of the post. Nearly a late equaliser there. But the full-time score is Newsman Celtic 1, Durham County Presidents 0. Again, not a lot of action in that one. Great goal again though. Ricardo Pereira driving it across the goalkeeper. No chance for Bernd Leno in that one. And the final score is Newsman Celtic 1, Durham County Presidents 0.
The XFML. Devon Dementors 2, Aberdeen Distillery 2, Dudley Bay Biscuits 1, Cork Titans 1, Galley Bay Pelicans 1, Kinloch Coyotes 0, Newsman Celtic 1, Durham County Presidents 0. The Biscuit Tin takes control of the back pages. The late equaliser from Raheem Sterling is the big news of the weekend. No new injury news to speak of, and a lot of teams getting a bit healthier now as we move in towards the halfway stage of the season. And as we see Devon return to the top of the table, that equaliser from Jamie Vardy puts them a point clear of Kinloch. Galley Bay moving up to third on 10 points, they're in good form. Newsman also a big mover up, they're up to fourth with 9 points. Aberdeen and Dudley Bay on 8, with Cork and Durham County bringing up the rear with 4 points. On to the games next week. Aberdeen host Galley Bay. Cork play Newsman. We've got Dudley Bay against Devon at the Biscuit Tin, and we'll be at the White House as Kinloch travel to take on the Durham County Presidents. Thanks for joining us at XFML this week, and we'll see you all next week. Stay safe. Stay home.